I graduated high school with straight A's while studying less than C students. But let me tell you, I wasn't always a straight A student. In fact, I used to average C's, and I wouldn't have considered myself smart. If you stick with me for this video, I'll share the exact steps I took to turn my grades around completely. By the end, you'll have learned practical strategies to get straight A's this year. And trust me, the third step is a game changer that most people never talk about, but it can make a huge difference for you. I'm going to take you through a 3-step process that, if you follow, I guarantee will drastically improve your grades in no time. First up, practice. They say practice makes perfect, and they couldn't be more right. You have to practice every day after school, even if you don't have homework. It's crucial to review everything you've done in school once you get home. This is where most students give up. But here's the truth. You don't need to practice for hours on end. 30 minutes to an hour is more than enough. Sometimes you might need to study more or maybe even less, depending on what you've covered in school. But there is no way around practice. People like you and me who aren't natural born geniuses need to practice to get good grades. The beauty of this is that once you practice every day, you won't need to stress out before the test. Just go over everything again to make sure you're familiar with the material. C students, on the other hand, will skip the daily practice and then spend 7 to 8 hours a day before the test trying to cram. This is a massive mistake and a huge waste of time and energy. Don't spend hours studying the day before a test. Instead, you should be relaxing and having fun, knowing that you're already well prepared. Now, let's move to the second step, having fun and doing activities. You can't study all day long, and you don't need to. Extended study sessions are often a huge waste of time. Break down what you need to study into smaller parts and focus your energy there. After your study session, go out and do some activities. Take a walk, work out, play basketball, hang out with friends, and try new things. But remember, your studies come first. You should only go out after completing your study sessions for the day. You'll have plenty of time for fun since studying only takes about an hour each day. Also, get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. The last thing you want is to be tired at school, unable to focus, and then need to nap instead of studying when you get home. It's a huge waste of time, so prioritize good sleep. Now, the third step is the real game changer, and it's something that almost nobody talks about. This step is reviewing your tests. Most students skip this, which is why they keep making the same silly mistakes on every test. This is what separates B students from A students. Practice alone can make you a B student, but reviewing your tests and learning from your mistakes will make you an A student. Few students are willing to do this, but those who do are unstoppable. I guarantee that if you start doing this, you'll become an A student. Learning from your mistakes is vital. It's impossible to become an A student without this step. We all make mistakes, and learning how to minimize them will make you a dangerous student. Look over your tests, mark the wrong answers, and try solving them again. If you're still stuck, ask your teacher for help. When you take the time to correct your mistakes, your brain will remember them and you won't make them again. So what do you do when reviewing tests? Start by looking at every question you got wrong. Try to understand why you got it wrong and what the correct answer is. If you still don't get it, don't hesitate to ask your teacher or classmates for help. This step is crucial because your brain is wired to remember mistakes you've corrected, making it less likely you will repeat them. This step is what separates the A students from the rest. They're not afraid to confront their mistakes and learn from them. This makes them smarter and more efficient over time. And trust me, once you make this a habit, you'll see massive improvement in your grades. If you want more personalized advice and planning, you can book a one-on-one meeting with me using the link in the description below, where I'll help you achieve your goals. I hope you find these tips useful and start implementing them today. Remember, success is a journey, and with the right strategies, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.